is our first subscriber. I have a special request for extra names to our subscribers. So, alright, but first. Ellen. 111. As I always put her name first. Stuff like that as per our agreement. Okay, next subscriber. I remember at the top of my head. Harley. My L's gotta get a little cursive when I do L's. Sometimes I'm like thinking like, yeah. Yeah, I'm like thinking cursive in my head. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, don't do cursive, do print. Hey. Well, maybe I could do, maybe two, I'll do two is maybe make our subscribers' names from Discord, and I'll do it all in fancy cursive, like just to screw around to make the video longer. Okay. Oh, that's right, yeah. Shadow. Ryan. My Y's are always cursive, so it's always gonna look cursive because I tried regular Y, and it doesn't feel right. I kind of feel weird. I'm like, ugh, I don't like the way it looks. So that just comes out cursive no matter how much what I do. It's just natural instinct. So Ryan, the fox, and he likes to add. He wants me to add some names. Ugh, Jesus. Yes, everyone. You get special request names that of people you know. So that's what he requested. So I can't fit it here because he's got like a long name, so I'll have to write under it. The guy he's with. And then Max. Jaden. Like I said, my Y's always turn cursive because it just feels more natural. When I write it that way, I tried it without, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I just get this feeling when I do it like a normal Y. Like when I do it like, oh, I can't even say, give it to it. Okay, let me get a piece of paper to show you. I'll just rip this page out. I mean, I won't do it now, it's really loud, but when I do a Y like that, I'm like, it still ends up like I want to do it. I'm like, ugh, that looks weird. Or I do it like that, and this just feels more natural, Or this, I'm like, I don't know, I don't like the way it looks at all. Like, I feel a little self-conscious about it. So it's just a me thing in my brain. It's just like, I really don't like it. I don't like that. You know what I mean? So that's why it comes out like that, in case people are wondering. And obviously my H's and my G's do too. Jack Money, 12. My 2's. Yeah, so Jack Money 12, that is my editor. It's originally subscriber turned editor. And then obviously, another person on this list, obviously I won't say because I don't know if she wants me to say who it, I don't know if she wants to say who, but yeah, my field consultant. Now, like I said, I won't say who because I don't know if they want me to say or not, so I can't say unless I specifically get in written text from them that I can, So I won't. Okay, let me just check. Okay, so instead of random, everybody's gonna get it. Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole list. So this is gonna be a long, very long. Okay, so I got these names here. And I noticed certain YouTube videos of this I did in the past that they wanted to see a person named Pineapple because they wanted me to write their names down also. So I have to check out previous videos too. See, like I said, this could be very long. So hopefully I have enough room on my phone. If I don't have enough room on my phone, pronouncing these right. I have a hard time pronouncing names sometimes. Cecilia Solis, I think that's how you pronounce it. Cecilia or Cecilia? Well, there's not IA, so I think that's Cecilia. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Value, but it's an E. It's at number 3. So, value 3. And my G's are usually fancy too, so. Kind of funny because it looks like an arrow, like it's pointing up or diagonally, but it's just how it comes out. Genesis. Lloyd. Yeah, I was trying to spell a little too fast. I have a tendency to write. I have like this tendency to write a little too fast sometimes. Evo, like Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Patricia. Taylor. And 0517. Oh yeah, that's a subscriber I can't forget too, yeah. I'm trying to remember. It was oh, that's right, yeah. I'm trying to think how to spell it. Yeah, so I spell it right. But yeah. The Jinx. J-I-N. Yeah, there you go, stupid pen. The Jinx is here. One of our subscribers from England. Yeah, and part of our younger audience. He usually does like gaming videos and stuff like that, so be sure to check it out. He does all sorts of gaming videos. Erwin. It's actually funny too. I actually know somebody named Erwin. T-A-I-X. Day. I'm not sure how you pronounce. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I don't want to get it wrong. Kim Burley. Weaver. I think. Wait, Eve. Yeah, I think that's Weaver. I think. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're seeing this video. Oh, crap! I can't see. There you go. Did you see it? Well, why don't you put the camera down so people can see what the hell you're writing? Yeah. No, literally, like their name on YouTube is like right there. Oh, Sean, stop calling me. That's interesting. I know. Excuse my backup phone. This phone's a piece of crap. This phone's like all falling apart. Just ugh. Like I said, it's an old phone, so. And that said, the button to turn the screen off doesn't work. So like I said, it still works though, so I just keep it. I got at least a couple of phones. Because if they still work, you can use the Wi-Fi and still use the apps. So I'm like, why not? Sean, stop calling me. I gotta do this video. I don't know, my friend Sean, he has this thing where if you don't answer him right away, he calls you nonstop over and over again. I'm like, dude, you gotta give me a minute. I told him, like, you gotta give me a minute. I just started a video. The last shall be first. Like, literally, that's their name right there. The last shall be first. So kind of like I guess it's kind of like a saying. I think that's pronounced Sherry. I believe that's how you say your name. Like I said in the previous videos of this series, there's names that were requested, so I have to pause the record. I have to pause my camera, which I know sounds crazy, but on my phone I can actually pause the camera. So I don't always do what I call clip clip stitching. We edit the clips together, or as like I said, as I call it clip stitching. That's what we used to call it back in the day. I think they call it something else now. Probably just editing properly, but what can you do? Okay, next name. I'll do that after this because there's not gonna be enough room. Obviously, as you can tell. Marquise Bazil. I believe I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Marquise Bazil. Bazil, I think. I think I'm saying that right. If the E silent, Bazil, maybe I don't know. Like I said, you have to let me know because I said I'm not. Sometimes I have a hard time pronouncing the words, especially if the words are silent. Like if there's a letter that's silent, I have a hard time pronouncing it, and I don't know. So I end up saying words wrong. I have to cash blocks. I have to really fix that. Obviously. Okay, his name so far. I don't like using silent paper because I tried that before. It just feels weird. Oh, maybe I could use it. Maybe I could. So I'm not wasting paper. I don't know. I did this as a kid. It just feels weird because I'm used to the more comfortable with this because it's thicker and it's harder to write on. Okay, yeah, don't mind me. I just got tan lines for my rings. I just don't have my rings on. Because I just woke up not too long ago. So, Misty Night ASMR artist. I remember you. You actually liked my Sunday service videos. Misty Night ASMR artist. And I know it's you to confirm it. It's right there. Reading the New Testament Bible. I really like the idea of ASMR Sunday sermon. I'm subscribing and turning on notifications. But yeah, I remember your comment too. I was like, I thought that was you. I'm looking like, is that who I think it is? I was like, yep. Yeah, because I try to remember a lot of comments, So, and being I get, sometimes get a lot of comments or different messages on social media from different people. I have to study with somebody. I have to read it over and over again, so that way I get it stuck in my head, so that I can remember. Because usually people are like, how do you remember that? And I was like, well, I study it. I studied the terms that you tell me. Okay, but yeah, I'll look at the video because there's other names that requested, so let me just check that out. Okay, the next name is Nathalie7951. Turn that up so I can I don't care. Just turn the phone. I don't care about the battery. Just turn it up so I need to read this name. Natalie 7951. Next to be Jean Claude 5649, which actually reminds me every time I say, but it's true. That reminds me. feel like the comments were in my face anyway, Ryan. So I said like the curly X, so shout out to that video. So normal people, basically, so people know what the hell he's talking about. Basically, this is normal X, right? Very boring looking. It looks dull. For me, I do a line and then like that, or you could do like crap. You could do like that, and you could do like, Now I prefer this over this because I think this looks a little goofy, but you could do it. But generally, for me, it's just like a hook, like a fishing hook. I just had my neck was just itching really bad. Like, at this point where it was just really bad itch. Oh man, I hate itching. It's so annoying. One of our older subscribers, not like age-wise, like older subscriber, like in the sense where they subscribed a long time ago. Oldie station with two N's, so old IE. And then obviously, I suppose station, like train station. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Oldie station, just with two N's, that one. Oh, that just came out neater than I thought it would. I was worried I went a little faster than I usually do. I was worried it was going to be sloppy, but that just came out pretty good. And then, or Camigo 38, if I'm saying your name right, hopefully. I'm not sure. But I remember your picture. You got the bushy hair with the glasses. I think they're sunglasses, I think. Or Cam. There you go. 3820. Let me put making my name look cool if you're writing. Okay, I already got Ellen. She commented on it, but I already got her in here. Aardvarkman. From Twit. Not Twit. What was it? Twitch? No, that's not Twit. No, that's Discord. Oh boy, I got so many social media sites. I'm like, like I said, I'm still tired. So my brain's like, my brain's trying to wake up. Drink some water. That would probably help. I'm probably wondering how would water help? Well, the water is really cold, so it wakes me up because my body has shock. Like, oof. I'm kind of like coffee. But, obviously I said in other videos, I hate coffee with a passion. I cannot stand it. I know it sounds nuts, but I can't stand the taste of coffee. I think it's like the most gross drink I've ever had in my life. Every time I drink it, I'm like, yeah. Ugh, it's just too strong. I just can't deal with that taste. And it gives me a really bad aftertaste. I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, it works for other people, but for me, I can't deal with the taste. It grosses me out. Some of the taste is just not pleasant, I guess you could say. Aardvark man. Curly yellow N. It's kind of hard since I already did it, but 98, 94. Aardvarkman. And then Pud. I like to get a little kitty cat picture. Pud. 7769. They got the little kitty cat picture. Look at the little kitty cat. That's the little kitty cat. I didn't expect my name to be written down. That's cool. I was like, oh yeah, we got you. Well, I guess in this case, technically, I guess I got you because I'm the one doing the video. But that's obvious at this point. Yes, yeah, for this person who I remember, they really want me to share them in my videos. Especially this, they especially want to be in this video. Alright, so I'll try to, so I'll do your name slowly. What should I call them? She love? I sound like a doofus when I say it. People are like, what? And they're like, no, this is how you pronounce it. I'm like, oh. I was like, I don't know, I'm bad at this. Thinking I was always bad at it to begin with. This person too, pretty a doofer. Interesting profile picture. Kind of reminds me of Cortana from the Halo Reach game. I mean the Halo games. God, when I say, well, yeah, she's in Halo Reach too, but she's in all the Halo games. I don't know why I said Halo Reach. Well, I'm thinking, well, partially because I'm thinking Halo Reach is the first thing I think of, because Halo Reach is the only Halo game I actually like. Which I know, like, a lot of Halo fanboys are like, oh, come on, this is good, this is good. I'm like, I don't know. I played the other Halo games, I'm just like, not really big on them. As crazy as that sounds, I'm like, mid at best, but, which I know, some people are like, oh, come on. I'm like, oh, I just don't feel the hype between, partially because I don't see the hype between Master Chief, it's always Master Chief, like, every game, I'm like, I don't know, I kind of find that annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good character, don't get me wrong. I just think, like, he's overused. You know, where Halo Reach, you got to play as your own Spartan. So basically, you were the main character. You know, and I like that because then I can make the character the way I want to look. And then it's like, it's a personal story, and it feels very personal. Because it's like, you're in the game, you know, you get to design the character. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it feel more special. Geneg? I think, so let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm kind of nervous to say it because I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, girl. You know? 1234. Yeah. There's her profile picture right there. Oh, she goes by Zoe. She just wrote Zoe, guys. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Zoe. Yeah, I know she likes to put in my videos. I think she's that one girl who commented on my photo, too, I think. With the Jurassic Park, with the dinosaur shirt, I believe. If I'm thinking right. But yeah, it's taking a little longer than expected to get that video done, but I had to fix a few scenes and stuff like that. But it'll be good though, yeah. It's true to its name, like being a horror short film. I used to come to live streams all the time. They must be busy. It's Caleb Powers. $83.46. I remember because he or she, I think he says he's a he, but I can't remember. But yeah, that's the person with the sharky picture. Which is funny too, because I actually one time signed a waiver to swim in an aquarium tank full of sharks in Colorado. True story. A bunch of random fish, a bunch of tiger sharks, and just random sharks. And then of course, you know, stingrays and manta rays. So basically the same thing that Steve Rowan swam with, and he got, unfortunately, he didn't survive it. No, obviously I was careful, you know, because I get nervous around those, because their tails are sharp. So obviously, for obvious reasons, you know, they warn you about that, and they make, you know, so, you know, and they get close because they're curious, you know, because you're just a random human in a scuba dive gear. So the animals are curious to be like, oh, who are you? You're somebody new. You know, like any animal, you know, like animals are like, oh, you're somebody new. I gotta check you out. I have to check out who you are. You know, because animals are just, you know, this is how animals are. Animals are, you know, curious. Especially aquarium animals, they're generally curious. Okay, let's see. Is there anybody else in this comment? Oh yeah, her too. Yeah, just having this guy go back. Yeah, this stupid phone is acting up. Okay, next subscriber. Angelica. Yeah, it's just how I say it. It's just how I say it, so I can spell it properly. Angelica Berry. For anime cartoon character design, looks interesting. I'm not sure who it is, but looks interesting. I've seen it before on TikTok. I can't remember though. I think that's an O or a zero. No, the zero is bigger. That's an O. O 9 and lowercase u. Okay, now back to the list so I can add more names. Where did we leave off? Yeah, that was Misty Night ASMRist. Mickey. I think that's Mickey, I think. Pet. J. Jeff's. YouTube. Jeff's YouTube HQ. I might have to make some room, because this video's going to be long, so I might have to make some room on my phone. I usually have the Clapper app on my phone, but because I have Clapper, it takes up so much room. I might have to uninstall that app. Just thinking about it, just so I can upload this, probably. So if anybody watches my Clapper videos, obviously the app will be down just temporarily, just so I can fit this editing, because when I edit the video on the app creates a whole nother file video, which takes up, a lot of room as it is. So, for obvious reasons, I'll have to. But like I said, once it's uploaded, I can reinstall that app, and I'll just have to log back in. Okay, we got another person called Ethan, so I'll have to write their whole name out so they know. That way this person knows who, because there's Shadow Ryan's, the guy that Shadow Ryan is dating, his name is Ethan, so I want to make sure it doesn't get confusing, but like, what? Two Ethans. So that is Javier. That's right, because it's pronounced a little different. If I'm blue, and that's somebody with the same name, it really called them, they said it was Javier. So let me know in the comments if I'm saying that right, if it's Javier. I think so. Let's see. Steph and Faith. They got two hearts, so I'll try to draw hearts. Drawing small ones is kind of hard. But that way it's like names like that, so it's like this. Okay, who's next? Okay, this is a long name. So like I said, if you want me to draw hearts or different symbols by your name, let me know, and I can draw like a heart. I could draw like a certain character. Maybe I said it's kind of hard because it's small, but I could try my best to draw something. It's up to you, but it's up to you, whatever you want. But that's something I can do if you want. Or I can draw like your country's flag. So like if you're from a certain country, like so let's say like people from the United Kingdom, American flag, like I do, because I'm in America, or stuff like that. Deep, H-O-J, Deep, hybrid. Yeah, they got a long name. Hybrid. Vlog official. And my friend from TikTok. Handyman. 24, 23. Which does have a TikTok where he actually does. He's a tax preparer. So if you have any taxes, be sure you can find him on TikTok, and he can handle that for you too. Or I could send you a link to his TikTok, so you can talk to him about your taxes stuff. Because if he recently started doing that, working on getting his taxes done. So if you want, he's a tax preparer. So if you want, he can help you with your taxes and stuff like that. Like I said, I talked to him a long time ago on a live stream on TikTok. I was playing a gaming stream. We were talking about cars and different things. And from then on, we kind of just, kept talking on live streams. And then, eventually he made me moderator on his live. And eventually, I gave him my number, my personal cell phone number. They only text not a lot, like that's once in a while, because he's busy, because he's usually busy with his kids, his family. So I try not to text too much, because I don't want to, interrupt him while he's trying to do his family life. And stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Next one. Okay, this one off to the nice and slow because this is another language. Okay, so here's the person's name. I believe that's Ukrainian, I think, but I'm not sure. I think that's Ukrainian, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. But like I said, so, I'll try to do your name the best I can. Alright, he's got it. Yeah, so it's like, it's like the Y is a bit of a... Okay, what's wrong with this pen? Okay, yeah, give me a minute. I might have to get another pen because this thing's full. Yeah, it's working now, okay. Like I said, even if your name is in another language, I'll still write it out. And stuff like that. I just have to look at your profile to see how that's spelled or written, depending because if it's like Chinese or something like that, it's the hieroglyphics symbols and stuff like that. So usually, since I'm my language, it takes a little. Obviously, you can tell it takes a little longer for me to write. Okay, backwards and do another backwards. Okay, excuse this pen. This pen is like screwing up. Okay, this is just going wrong, completely wrong. Okay, let me write this again because this stupid pen is not working right. Yeah. Give me a minute. Jesus. Brother. Let's try this pen. See this Psyduck Pokemon pen. Okay, yeah, that. And there's a K. P. This pen works a lot better. Jeez. Let's just use this pen. The other pen's old. So I think it's just used too much. Should just use this pen to begin with for crying out loud. Okay, person, sorry that screw up. Like I said, yeah, even if your name is in another language, I'll still write it down in here. So yeah, so if you come across my channel and be like, oh, he speaks English, I'm like, nothing wrong with that. I can still write your name. It just takes me a little bit more time. I'm gonna try to fit the name. I might run out of room. Yeah. Like I said, my writing's a little sloppy. Screwing up. Good grief. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, God, my leg. Holy crap. Yeah, my knee, my elbow is like pushing on my knee. So it's causing like severe pain. Yeah, because even the name cuts off a little bit, so I can't fit the whole thing. But I want to make sure I include your name. Next person is Peter Frank. It's actually interesting too. I actually have a friend named Peter from childhood. Different last name, but same first name. Can't remember his last name though. I haven't talked to him in years. Yeah, like he moved away. I don't remember. I can't remember. Okay, then this name I forget. It's Jose Acevedo. If I'm pronouncing it, let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. UEACEV. Eevee, kind of like how the Pokemon Eevee. Oh. And yeah, they got parentheses, so let's write the name in parentheses. Okay, this pen is just as big. Alright, give me a minute. This pen's like a piece of crap. It's a brand new pen, so it should be working, but for some reason this pen is just being a brat. See. Why is this pen seriously not working? I don't want to end this video just yet. It's not long enough. Okay. Person is Chan's #1 fangirl. Okay. Yeah, like literally. These people know that I'm not just making this up. Ah, crap. Damn. I just lost. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I just actually pressed a stupid button because this phone is sensitive. Buttons. So, of course, this thing screws up. Okay, it's working now. But yeah, this is something I got on AliExpress, so I don't expect this pen to be like the highest quality. I mean, it wasn't exactly an expensive pen. It was kind of cheap. So I don't expect it to, it's a pen that's sold in China, which a lot of AliExpress people know. Those who may not use AliExpress, basically, writing just like from Star Wars. Okay, fair enough. Spelled the same way too, actually. Anyway, and yeah, so like I said, it's different stuff that they sell in China, and I like it because they have so much better things than America. But like I said too, I like to buy a lot of foreign goods. And stuff like that. I just try different things from different countries. I'm like, I don't know, the quality just seems better. Like I buy not everything, but I just buy certain things from China, and I'm like, this is freaking better than America. Like they have such interesting products on AliExpress. I love that. It's a pain because it takes forever because it's shipped from China, so it takes a bit longer than I would like for it to take. But you know what? It's better. I've got such interesting things, and it's cheaper. Like the price, it's so much cheaper than Amazon. Like, because a lot of things, you realize, a lot of the products on Amazon, people are buying stuff from AliExpress and selling on Amazon, and they're doubling or tripling the price, literally. Like they're charging an exorbitant fee for what it costs on AliExpress. I'm like, what? Because I saw the same exact products. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I said it's the same product, but it's cheaper and free shipping as long as you spend over this amount. And if you spend enough, they give you discounts. I'm like, Amazon don't do that. They don't give you a discount for spending a certain amount of money. Now, sure, I got Prime shipping. TV shows I can't access because they're not on DVD, so I do it through Amazon Prime for obvious reasons. And everything. Wait, this pen came from here, AliExpress. And it's just, that's the hieroglyphics right there. I have no clue what the heck that says, though. Yeah, I have, when it comes to what it says, I'm like, I have no idea. But I'm working on learning Chinese and Japanese. Because eventually I do want to travel the world and check out different countries, but I want to learn the language first. Because for me, if a country is allowing me access to come to their country as like a vacation, just to see what it's like, for me, I want to learn the language so I can try to make an effort to assimilate and learn them to their culture and learn the language to show respect for their culture and their country. Now, obviously, I'm sure there's people probably online. They have countries have people that speak English, but for me, I want to show respect when I go to that country and be like, okay, all right, this is the talk lingo, language, or whatever, however you want to put it, the country. Okay, I want to do my best to learn the language. So when I go there, I could try to better communicate with people there. Like I said, to show respect and stuff like that. To show that, because for me, I'm like, when you're welcoming my country, the least I want to do is return the respect back and speak the language, so that I'm showing the utmost respect to your country, especially since your country's government is nice enough to allow me to come here for vacation and to partake in all the different products and food and see what it's like. So for me, it's like, it's the least I want to do, I mean, maybe it's just me, but it's just kind of like how I was raised, My mother raised me to respect people and stuff like that. Plus, my mother knows multiple languages too. And so I was like, I want to be just like that, like multiple languages. I always thought that was cool though too. But learning different languages is a good skill too, because if you ever had to translate at a job, you could say to your boss, "Hey, boss man," or boss woman. It came from me, boss woman, because my boss is a woman. It's a woman, but it's a hey, boss person. This person is another language, and you have no clue what the heck they're saying. Well, guess what? I speak multiple languages, so I can assist you if you want. I can help you out in that for easier communication. And it becomes a good skill. Plus, too, you could become a translator. You can get a job as a translator, and that's a job that's always going to be there, because think about it. There's always so many computers. AI, sure, people can use AI or Google Translate, but there's always so many devices available. Or some people don't have those devices. They don't have time for that. So they will hire people to come with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a job that, it's definitely one of those jobs where it's always going to be there, because somebody will always need a translator, and not every person can afford, a phone or access to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those jobs where it's always going to be there no matter what. So it's a good skill to learn, because if you have that skill, somebody will always need it, no matter what. Somebody's always going to could always use that skill. And stuff like that. Here's a funny name. I think they have animals in that photo. It looks like the family dogs and little cat. Family. Yeah, I wrote that M a little too big. Family dogs and the little cat. Long title. Little cat. I like that name. Essie. She's funny too. I know somebody in Wildwood, New Jersey called Essie. Now she goes there for the summer, and she moves. I don't remember some other states she moves to, but she comes to Wildwood, New Jersey in the summer to work at the job at the ice cream shop. And then my other friend Charlie, he stays in Wildwood, New Jersey for the summer to work at the t-shirt shop. He's the one that helped me make the ASMR Wolf, Rainbow Wolf shirts that Jack Money 12 made for us. Or I say Jack for short, so I see how he spells it. I usually call him Seal for short because it's simple and right to the point, you know. Stuff like that. And some of our friends would call him Seal too. So, but yeah, he's the one I played GT5 online with. Viper 4800. Maybe I'll call it my Xbox. And people's names too, to kind of add the list longer. I know some of them know about my YouTube channel, and we can give them shoutouts too, just for the hell of it. Okay, here's another subscriber. Yeah, I remember Pookie did subscribe on certain videos too. Pookie 8063. If I'm saying your name right, hopefully. Pookie, just without the E. Jinx is here, but I already added his name. Somebody called Slunk Films who subscribed to us for a long time. Slunk Films. Jackson Chadwick. Okay. Just do one at a time. Jackson. And Chadwick, like John Wick. Chadwick, as in John Wick, but Chadwick. Okay, gotta put some pens screwing up again. Okay, that's there. YouTube. And like I said, this video's getting nice and long, like I told you guys it would. Yeah, just try and pick random names. This stupid pen is just screwing up. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Oh, this pens are annoying sometimes. I should really start doing pencil. I think it'd be a little easier. Somewhat. The Jax Films. You've been subscribed to my channel for a while. I'm not sure what the Jax Films is, but that's their name. And then somebody else, newcomers. Oh, it's on TikTok. I don't care about that right now. Morgan. Yeah, because it's more important for you guys. Morgan. Alexis. Alexis. I used to know somebody named Alexis. Let's see. Someone named Fernando. That's an interesting name. Fernando. And it's got pen screws, so it looks a lot, Here's a funny name. Hot Dog Man 7. Like literally no joke. Hot Dog Man. Oh, actually that's probably Hot Dog Man. Yeah, probably not Hot Dog Man. Hot Dog Man. Hot Dog Man 7. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably yeah. Yeah, I'd say about so, yeah. Hot Dogman. Seven. There's that one from a long time. Subscribe to my channel. Pokemon card ASMR. I gotta remember to do more Pokemon cards for a video. Pokemon card person. I give the pen a bit of time to, for the ink to settle. So maybe this stupid pen will actually work. That's a long time subscriber, Emmy Wolfie. 22 because I have the same nickname, or some people do call me Wolfie. Galactic Graphics. If this pen would ever work. Okay, this pen is just a piece of crap. Let's try this other pen. I'm trying to try my old pen. Maybe that'll work. Graphics. Yeah, that AliExpress pen is just, I think it's just cheap crap because it's refusing to work correctly, and it's driving me crazy because I need to make this feel long for everybody. I don't want it to be short like at all. I want it to be nice and long, especially since I told everybody it would be long, probably the longest. Especially since because this is number 9. So this is a 3 trilogy. The third trilogy in this series. Probably going to be 4 trilogies because everybody likes doing it. Everybody likes when I do it. And I like doing it. So I wanted to beat the record. If you fancy it, just for the heck of it. Okay, let's see. Like I said, if your name is not mentioned, I'll put in the description too. But make sure you tell me in the comments if your name is not there, and I'll make sure to put it in. Okay, next is Andrea. That's the same name as the character from the Walking Dead TV show. Andrea. I don't know if it's spelled the same way, but Andrea Murphy. Person's name is Callum. I think I'm saying that right. Callum. Oh, not sure. I never heard of that name before. So let me know if I'm saying it correctly. Okay, I'm not sure. Clementine, like the Walking Dead game. Clementine. Oh, Moon, I think. Let me know in the comments you have to let me know, girl, if I'm saying your name wrong in the comments, and I'll correct it next time. Clementine. Okay, where's that? Yeah, you have to put that. I think that's a apostrophe mark. No, that's not. Is that what they call it? I can't remember what that's. That little line. It's a little line you put in a different language. I can't remember what that's called. I used to remember, but I forget. I haven't been in school so long, I forget. I use it all the time, I don't remember what it's called. I don't know how that works. But, Gemini, somewhere. Where's Jamimi? Oh, that's Jamimi or Gemini. Pretty sure like my camera tapping. I haven't done it in a long time. Maybe I should try that as a shorts. Yeah, I really should. subscribed to her channel for a while. With the American flag. He's got an interesting name too. Ice Jackal, God of Metal. Ice Jack. AL. God of Metal. It's so hard to read on this page. That's why I normally don't do it like this. It's like, yeah, I don't. It just feel. It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel right. You know, just I don't. It just feels weird. And that kind of causes me to. It's harder to write for me to write more proper. This person's called American Welder. My grandfather used to be a welder. Actually, I think of it too. I used to have a job where I used to do welding. Now that I think of it, that one warehouse job I used to do. Because at this warehouse job, we had to work with different metals and stuff like that. I had to wear a lot of equipment and stuff like that. Yeah, because it was definitely one of those more dangerous jobs. Because I had to wear, basically I had to wear a lot of equipment because there's a risk of losing fingers or hands or limbs. Because you're working with metal and cutting different things, so you have to be extremely careful. It was a fun job, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, it's just like, the rest was just like, oh, it made me nervous every time. But I've done jobs like that are, like I said, they're risky jobs. And I worked too at a medical warehouse. Actually, during the COVID lockdowns, I was working at a medical warehouse, and I was sending different medical supplies to hospitals who are dealing with high COVID cases. I missed that job. I wish I was still at that job. I left that job, but, for another job, which was a dumb decision I made at the time, which was not the smartest decision. Because the other job I had, eventually I ended up losing that job because I couldn't keep up. And I was like, I should never have left that job, damn it. Milton. Yeah, she's this woman from, what's that country? I'm trying to remember what it was called now. I believe she's from, Scotland, I think, yeah. I believe she's from Scotland, I believe. It's either Scotland or Australia, but I think she's from Scotland. Oh, actually, speaking of which, I had that name, yeah. I want to subscribe her, Jessica P. She usually if I do live streams early, she usually joins them. And can't forget that name. She's subscribed to my channel for a very long time. Milton. Yeah, I guess she had mentioned me on Instagram a long time ago. Like, probably a few years ago, she had mentioned, or maybe more than a few years ago, on Instagram, because she was looking to do different videos, ASMR, and just discovered me on there. And we started talking and stuff like that. And she was talking about doing ASMR and stuff like that. So usually when she uploads, I'll just go over there and show support and stuff like that. But yeah, and help to motivate her to different videos and then ASMR and just regular videos. Murray, long-time subscriber of mine, with 14 comments and 5 hearts received. According to YouTube. But I remember that subscriber, yeah. Here's that showing angelic whisperings ASMR. I'm going to check this person's channel out. That sounds interesting. Sorry about that. Stupid phone. I hate when it does that. Got to put it on vibrate, damn it. Angelic. Damn, over an hour. Alright, cat's pajamas. to do for a video? I want to do for a video too. Show my Luna Hellhound plushie. I got another Luna Hellhound plushie from Spencer's. I'm surprised too. So from Hell of a Boss. I was like, okay, I gotta show, because I showed Luna plushies before and people seem to like it. And of course, my longtime subscriber. He's one of my original subscribers when I first started doing ASMR many years ago. OG ASMR. Yeah, so I started doing ASMR. I remember when I used to do just random talking videos. He joined my channel, and then eventually he did ASMR, and he liked ASMR too. And at the time, I was discovering ASMR. So I remember he was like saying, telling me, "Oh yeah, you should go for it. I love ASMR, and stuff like that." And obviously, that's not his real name, which I'm not gonna say, because that's his business. But yeah, some subscribers, like I said, I do know their names, but I just keep the names here. Now, obviously, a lot of people wonder, like, what my name is, because my name, obviously, I've mentioned many times that Wolf is not my real name. That's just a name I go by on YouTube. VG ASMR. VG add his, so subscribe to our channel. So basically, my name is not actually Wolf, but it's actually Tyler. Tyler is my real name. Obviously, some subscribers, like I said, know that. So for some people, it's like, oh yeah, I already knew that. Or some people are like, what? I was like, yep. This person is Taylor. Period X period. Oh, period X. Period X. Yeah, that. I'm reading it too fast. I'm trying to just figure this out, because I want to try to get this list upon if I can. I just gotta be careful how long I make it, because I don't have a lot of room on my phone, so I gotta be careful. Well, then I gotta get going soon. Probably do a live stream. Oh yeah, what's that one? April. I can't remember her whole name, but yeah. She likes my Wayne's World video. She always joins my live streams. J and J Winters. John Lego Man. I like Legos too. Kind of like Eric Clapton, the singer. Over Eric's, but I can't think of their names right now. Oh, I was at this person. I like their logo. That looks cool. That purple, black and purple wolf. Spiky JoJo. JoJo. Very good. I'll need it for when I oh yeah, can't forget his name. Ethan Salisbury. That's his new name now. Little Bear. The kind of ladies man. Which I think is what he prefers, so I'll just put that. The kind of ladies man. I'll just put it here so people know. So because somebody, you joined my live streams before, so that way people know. Ethan Salisbury. What bloody hell's going on with this pen? Alright, give me a minute. This pen is screwing up again. Okay, last one. I assumed. Sounds like an interesting title. I usually do that for this video anyway, so. Okay. Is there ASMR. Obviously, on my channel. Rainbow Wolf. And we're currently at 2.62 thousand subscribers, 2.4 thousand videos. Holy crap, I got a lot. And YouTube Studio. See, doing good so far. 2,622 subscribers. I'm just trying to make an excuse to make this at least a minute and 10 minutes, but I don't know if I can. This did pretty good though. The Calling Christmas ornaments, I got more like that coming. I'm surprised I didn't get more. The first one did a bit better. It's obviously the different, things there. And like I said, I have potential. Obviously, to become a YouTube partner, stuff like that, and do the whatever you call it, subscriptions, memberships. But obviously, I'm not doing that yet. Jurassic Park. Obviously, I'm not doing that because, like I said, I don't care if like YouTube decide, hey, you're doing good. We want to pay you for videos. Then I'm like, whatever. I don't care about that. But subscriptions, yeah, no. I would never in my life do subscriptions because to me, YouTube has always been free. Well, maybe it will be an hour and 10. Very good. I want to make this an hour and 10 minutes. And, so I'm not gonna charge people for YouTube videos. Like, if you want to pay me for ads or something, whatever, I'll accept that. But like when it comes to subscriptions, yeah, I want my videos to be free so anybody can access them. And stuff like that. And besides, I'm gonna start an online business anyway, selling products online. So that would be my income, so that I can make money. Stuff like that.